Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan just held a call with his American counterpart Donald Trump, and one of the topics on top of the agenda was reportedly Turkey's bid to acquire F-35 fighter jets. Hours before the call, Erdogan spoke of his desire to re-enter the F-35 program. He said, and I quote, "Turkey's receipt of the F-35 aircraft, for which it has already paid, and its reintegration into the program are important and necessary for better ties with the US and NATO's defense," unquote. Turkey was initially part of the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter program. Ankara had also reportedly paid $1.4 billion for 100 F-35s. But Turkey was kicked out of the fighter jet program in 2019 because Erdogan bought S-400 air defense systems from Russia. Now remember, Turkey is a member of NATO. It was helping develop the F-35 with local manufacturers, even making parts of the stealth fighter jet. But the United States was worried that Russian S-400s in Turkey would be able to collect information on the jets if Turkey had both. Erdogan was warned against buying the S-400s. He was also offered Patriot air defense systems instead. But Moscow gave Ankara a better deal. So Erdogan decided to defy the Americans. But this was back in 2018 and 19, during Donald Trump's first term as the American president. When Turkey received the S-400s, the US banned it from getting F-35s. Jets that completed as part of the initial Turkish purchase order were blocked from leaving the US. They were moved to an American hangar and kept there. The US stopped training Turkish pilots in how to fly F-35. And the US then put sanctions on Turkish defense firms under the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act, or the CAATSA. It has been almost a decade since Erdogan was denied his F-35s, and over the years, he has managed to foster good ties with both Trump as well as Russian President Vladimir Putin. His balancing act seems to have been paying off, with Donald Trump saying this during their last in-person meeting.
We do a lot of trade with Turkey, and we're going to continue. We're going to do some additional trade. They want to buy F-16s, F-35s, and some other things, and we're going to talk to them about that. And we're just going to have, I think, a very interesting couple of hours. We're going to get a lot done.
Now, reports say that one of the last steps left for Erdogan to get his jets is for him to offload the S-400s. The Russian air defense systems have reportedly been gathering dust over the years. Turkey has reportedly only test-fired the S-400 once, and it has kept the system inactive for years. Erdogan, meanwhile, is reportedly seeking to return these systems to Russia. This was said to have been discussed during Erdogan's last meeting with Putin in early December last. But even if Erdogan does everything that Trump wants him to, there's still one more major roadblock to getting Turkey back on the F-35 program, and that is Israel. America's all-weather ally opposes Turkey getting the F-35. Israel already flies the jets, and it is unlikely that Turkey would get the same advanced variant that Israel does. But Tel Aviv would still prefer that Ankara does not have the same advanced stealth fighter jet that it does. So the question is, will Donald Trump put Israel's concerns over guaranteed profits for American defense manufacturers?